Okay, so we're back again for a third time. I I'm switching up the characters today because I haven't. Oh fuck, I haven't played Spelunky in a while, so because of school and such. So, you know, I'm probably gonna be a little rusty, and so we're going to the original Spelunker to get that extra boost of skill and talent that I need to do well. So that's the angle we're coming at this from today. Um, I'm gonna try, you know, uh, and make this a shorter video. Uh, I wanna work more on editing and such. So try and make the shorter video. Try and get it like I feel like 20 minutes would be a good number. Uh, just because then I'm not struggling too much to edit a bunch out because I don't know how long this uh is gonna be before I get like something semi decent, or maybe I'll just do one run, and if it's a complete and utter failure, we'll run with it. Uh, nice trick shot there by me accidentally. So yeah, that's just how it's going. That's just what's up, how it's gonna be, who we're gonna see, where are all the trees, that whole thing. Other than that, man, I came out the gate so strong, and now I'm lost for fuck. I'm lost for things to say. Okay, the dog's not dead. Good. I really am hoping to try and hopefully my voice is coming through fine because I feel like past two videos I've done, it's been really quiet, and you know it doesn't sound like my voice when I hear it back recorded, but maybe that's just either how I really sound, or just another thing I gotta put up with. uh it's like, oh, this is just the way things are. So I don't know. I feel like I've heard a bunch of people talk about how you hear your voice recorded and it doesn't sound like you, and I didn't really agree with that. uh I wonder if there's like a reason for that, like what that's all about, if there's a scientific explanation for that or whatever, or if it's just like we just hear ourselves differently. So uh that's just like it's not really an effect or anything that like mics have. It's just like that's just you just hear yourself differently, and I suppose that would be a scientific explanation, but not a cool one where it's like, oh, it's got like a cool name, and it's like the effect. It's like like the Doppler effect. I don't know what that is or if that's a real thing, but that sounds cool, and if that was a scientific thing, I'd be like, oh, okay, now I'm interested. What kind of effect is this? When it's just like, oh yeah, this is just a thing, and there's no word for it, or no name for it. I feel like that it makes it a little bit less interesting. Not that science isn't interesting, it's just like, man, that's not as cool as if it did have a cool name. Because everybody wants a cool name. I'm gonna wait for this guy. But everyone wants a cool name. And some people get a cool name, other people, I haven't met any, but like, someone was named like Bucklebert. That wouldn't be the name I would you know I wouldn't necessarily be thrilled to be born, and then, you know, you're like 3 and you're like, hey, what's my name to your parents? And they're like, Bucklebert. And it's like, why? What was the significance of that? But I feel like there is a level of, there's like a level of coolness that's like too much, where it's like you're trying too hard, or it's like, you know, you're setting your kid up for to struggle, where it's like if they're named like Zeus, if they're named like Zeus, and then it's like they're not like they don't look like a Greek god. It's like, I feel like that's a tough sell, you know. Now you know, they're not inherently gonna get made fun of, but everyone's gonna be like, oh, your name is Zeus? You sure don't look like a Zeus. But maybe that's just me being like judgment. Maybe I'm just hating because I'm not named Zeus. Because look, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind being named Zeus. I'm not gonna lie. That wouldn't be something that you know, bothered me too much. Just saying. I mean, I could change my name, but why would I do that? That sounds like such a hassle for something so inconsequential, where it's like, I mean, your name is inconsequential, but like, what? Gain like 2 cool points by having the name Zeus? It's like, you know, I'm fine with what I got. I'm happy with my name. And then, based on my social skills of just not talking to people, I don't think I'll have to worry too much about naming someone else ever, really. Maybe someday, if I was like figure out how to be sociable. Holy fuck, that was a bad drill. If I figure out someday how to be sociable, that'd be maybe that'd come into play. But as it stands, not too worried. I feel like it is a weird exception. Holy shit. It is a weird exception to make. It is a weird exception to make or explain, where it's like, oh yeah, you know, not that I get tons of views, but like, oh yeah, I can talk to a screen and play a game with people I may or may not know, but, you know, going up to someone I've never met before and being like, hi, what's your name? Like that, I can't do that. I feel like that is a kind of weird thing if you think about it, but it's like, I mean, there are some things that make it easier, where it's like, I'm not actually seeing the people who watch these videos. So, but also, like, public speaking is my, like, least favorite thing. Like, I've done a lot of presentations for school, so I don't think I'm terrible at it. I think what it kind of boils down to is just the structure of it all, where it's like, in, like, public speaking, I can, like, a lot of it's just pre-planned. Like, I'll generally have, like, you know, I'm working off a general script, so I just talk about that. Whereas, you know, in like talking to new people and being like social butterfly, as they say, it's there's no, like, I feel like if you try to give it structure, it just makes it harder. Oh fuck. It just makes it harder to do. in my opinion at least, it's hard eh, to really structure it, and then it's, you know, if you do, uh, then it's just like, oh, okay, well, next time I need the script even more. So it's really it's really an interesting situation, I feel. But it is the situation I find myself in currently. So we'll see. You know, I think I've still got some years to figure this whole shebang out, and oh, first try. You know, figure this all out, and you know, uh fuck. Oh man, that is embarrassing. That just took the wind out of my sails. No, come over here. You know, I still got a few years to figure this whole talking to people thing out. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. I say I'm working at it, but it is pretty hard for me to to take that first step. I think, you know, when the first few steps are the easier steps. So after I kind of get those down, we'll see how it goes from there. But I don't know. Self-improvement. I think self-improvement's hard because it's like, you know, I know the guy who runs the ship when I'm thinking about doing self-improvement, and he runs it pretty loosely, if I can be honest. So okay, good. I thought I was gonna get poisoned. So, but wait, we're not calling it there. We are not calling it there. That is not how we're going out. It might be how we're going out. You know, sometimes you try to avoid going out sad and you go out sadder. Sometimes you talk about personal growth and you personally grow yourself into a loss, you know. So that's, we just only thing is I can grow myself out of it by being better, and that's all it is, you know. If I just don't do that, don't take useless damage, and be better and want it more, then things will, I think, things will turn around for me. So that's, you know, already by believing, things might get better, you know? When you believe in yourself, at the very least, it feels better up until the point, if you fail again, up until that point, it feels better. So, until I prove myself wrong, I have the utmost faith that I can do this, and I can do it well. And then, and then if I do it not well, then it's like, alright, well, now I'm just convinced that I can't do it well. And then that's, if we just don't get there. Okay, that could have been bad. We're getting lucky today, it seems. And that's okay. Luck is a good thing. It helps out. It can sometimes help bring out your skill. You know, you get lucky, you get a, you know, I guess luck and fate can sometimes be the same thing. But yeah, like you get a chance to step onto that field and prove yourself, and you do, and you know that you've proven yourself. That had nothing to do with luck, but getting that chance, that was luck. So you know, luck and skill, that's not lucky. Luck and skill aren't always. They're two sides of the same coin, I feel. Oh, if I sniped that onto the altar, that would have been crazy. You know, luck and skill, they're two sides of the... I'm repeating myself. We're out here doing things, doing some of the best of things, some may say. And others, you know, they may disagree. But that's on them. I feel like I'm trying to be too philosophical, and I just need to shut my mouth and play the game, but I don't know. I want this to be a somewhat, I don't think entertaining is the right word. I think the word I'm looking for is engaging. I want this to be like an engaging video where, you know, people feel inclined to watch most of it. And so to do that, I have to provide some supplement, and especially since I'm not that good at editing yet, and editing, even the little bit of editing I do end up doing is like, you know, it takes me a while. It is also because I'm a novice editor, as they say. But it takes me a while, so that is also you know, as I'm starting to learn to edit all of that, it's I think it's better to fudge to limit the amount of editing I do as I'm and you know, do things in you know, baby steps rather than just taking the full plunge right away and sink or swimming in it. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm really hoping that one of these I'm really hoping that one of these days I'm able to, you know, at least see the second ending of Spelunky, which is which is the sunken city. Because that takes the whole massive quest line and all that. Oh. And that's, you know, I almost did it once, but I failed, so. And it's just, this is not a game that gives easy second chances. Most of the time it just kills you for getting unlucky, but I believe in my heart of hearts that I can one day pull it off, and you know, I might have to play more, but I've been really busy, or not necessarily really busy lately, but really, I don't know if busy is the right word, is what I mean. Like, I've been wanting to do a lot, and so, alright, let's not fuck this up this time. I've been wanting to do a lot, and so because of that, a lot of things get put on the back burner, and that then is like, oh, well now I'm not doing this when I wanted to do it. So it's been a struggle, you know. You know, having a lot you want to do and not enough time to do it. And you know, I'm the kind of person where it's like I want to maximize. Like I give myself not even analysis paralysis, but like maximization paralysis, I guess might be the word for it, where it's like I want to do so much. I want to do a all in one swoop that it just like it. God, it could sometimes burn me out before I even start. Where it's like, oh, I want to do this and this and this and this, and then I'm like, wow, that's a lot. And instead of taking it step by step, I just go, okay, and then I just don't do any of it. I'm like, oh fuck. But, ooh, bombs. Hopefully those won't fly where I want them. Okay, good. That wasn't even English. But, yeah, it's... No, I don't want the telepack. Okay, I might have just died by my own stupidity. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay. Okay, it might be a big deal. It might be a huge deal. Alright, it's not a big deal. It is a big deal. How do I... Can I... Oh god. Fuck! Okay. I'm not happy about anything that's just happened, if I can be completely honest. But we have made it decently far. I need you to do that. Yeah. I could grab the sword just for shits and gigs. No, I don't want to deal with that. We're just gonna rock with it, you know. I feel like it's my first day back, and this is the bullshit I gotta deal with. I don't know why I just used a southern accent. Whatever, who cares? I have not been talking about anything of substance for like past 20 minutes probably, so who knows. Wait, all right, hear me out, we are going to hopefully... Oh yeah, Waddlers. Hopefully pull out a big play here. If we can play our cards right. I'm gonna grab one of these just for insurance. Not insurance, an extra bomb. If we can play our cards correctly, we might be able to do a little technique called the Cheelin skip. Jesus Christ. Wherein we skip past. Oh fuck. Okay. Everything's fine. wherein we skip past needing the Chilin to go to Jesus fuck to go to the Sunken City. Have I ever achieved it correctly? No. So that's why it's, you know. Oh, I wasted that. Alright. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's not fine, but everything's fine. I think. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. It's not a big deal. That is a big deal. But I don't want to stress myself out about it. So, for that reason, that actually isn't a big deal. Jesus, everything is going to shit. Okay, there's the exit. Alright. This is big for us. Now, the moment of truth. This is a big... This is... Fuck you. Okay. That was bad. That was not ideal. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm stressed. One here. I think one here. I fucked up. Ah!